Welcome everyone to MtG 808 Junior. My name is Jansen, and in this video I will share a deck with you and run some matches. So the deck I have here today is blue black mid range. Um, so some cards I have are Spined Megalodon. I have this card for a bomb. It's hexproof, so nothing can touch it. I also have Shipwreck Dowser. It has Power Wrist. What Power Wrist does, it's if you cast a spell, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. So whenever Shipwreck enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So this is like Salvager of the Secrets. Um, yeah. Do I have to explain every card, Mr. Ulip?
Okay, so let's start. Okay, that's a good start. We're gonna start it from. So you want to talk about how this deck is similar to your standard pauper deck,
Oh,
because this is essentially what your deck is. It's essentially your standard. So start again and just say I have my teacher, Mr. Ulep, here to help me explain the deck.
okay.
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 So ready? Let's start it again.
So I can start it right now.
Yes.
Welcome everyone to MtG 808 Junior. My name is Jansen, and in this video I will share a deck with you and run some matches. Today we have my teacher, Mr. Ulip.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
We're gonna talk about the deck. Talk about this deck. It's blue black mid range.
So Jansen, tell us why did tell us about this deck. Why do you, um why blue black? Why
Uh,
give me?
I chose blue black because blue black's the deck I've been running from standard pauper, and that's the deck that I won the scholarship champion in. So
Okay,
I sticked it with. So I just used So I thought about playing blue black and Artisan.
okay. So you know, start. Could you tell? Go ahead and run what cards run the cards that are in your deck.
Some cards I have is Spined Megalodon. This card is essentially my bomb because it is a 5/7 hexproof creature. Another
And I
card,
think oh sorry so what's also good about Spine Megalodon is if you could go to that card Jansen, it allows you to scry. So it's a hexproof creature that allows you to set up your draws. So go ahead, take us through the rest of your creatures.
another creature I have is Shipwreck um, Dowser. It has Powerless, and what Powerless does is when I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 counter, +1/+1 until the end of turn. And when Shipwreck Dowser enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay.
Th this card is good because I can, if I need a card from my graveyard, I could cast this card and I can get one of my sorcery or instant cards into my hand.
Okay. So go ahead, take us to the rest of your creatures.
I also have Tomb Raider. It's 3 mana, flying. When Tomb Raider enters the battlefield, I draw a card. This is a
Okay.
this is a good value creature because it lets me draw cards, and that's what you want to do in a mid-range deck to get more value.
Okay. And then your last creature. the Grim Dancer.
The Grim Dancer. Oh.
It's right below. Yeah.
Um, this is Grim Dancer. It's one colorless and two black. Grim Dancer enters the battlefield with your choice of two different counters on it among Menace or Death Touch and Lifelink.
So Jansen, tell me why this card. Why do you feel that this card is important in your deck?
This is good because I could either get Menace or Death Touch. So, and Lifelink. This is good because if I ever need like health, I could give it Lifelink. If I ever want to get rid of a creature, I could give it Death Touch and Menace. And it's just a good value creature.
Okay. All right. And so looking at this, seems because you've been playing blue black mid range so long, you know, like, go ahead and talk about the spells that you're running, the non creature spells you're running in your deck.
The spells I'm running, one spell is Essence Scatter, counter target creature spell. This is just good because if there's ever something like really big that I need to get that I need to get rid of, I could cast Essence Scatter.
Okay.
I also have Agonizing Remorse. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it or a card from their graveyard. Exile that card. You lose one life. This is
Okay.
good because if there's any value creatures or creatures that my opponents have or something that's threatening to me, I can get rid of it and exile it so they won't get it back.
Okay. Okay.
Another card is also Eliminate. One colorless, one black. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less. This is good because if there's like a creature that I need to get rid of with converted mana cost 3 or less, I could use this card. I also have Heartless Act. One colorless, one black. Choose one, destroy target creature with no counters on it. Remove up to 3 counters from target creature. This is good because if there's a creature bigger than my Spine Megalodon and then has counters on it, I could always remove 3 counters, or if there isn't any counters on it, I could destroy the creature.
Okay.
Another card I have is Grasp of Darkness, 2 black mana. Target creature gets 4/4 -4/-4 until end of turn. This is good. This is just good because if there's a creature that's if there's a creature if there's a creature that I need to get rid of or it blocks my Megalodon and it's bigger, I could also give it -4/-4, or I could just kill a creature.
Also, that and also a good thing is it takes out creatures that are indestructible.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a few more spells.
I also have Blood Beckoning, Kicker 3. What Kicker does is you could pay additional mana for an additional value for the card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If this spell was kickered, instead return 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay, so tell us of why this card is important.
This is good because if someone got rid of my Shipwreck or my Spine Megalodon, I could get it back. Or my Grim Dancer.
Okay, so um, now what it seems like with there's some you have some sort of like an interaction between
Yeah, this
uh
also synergizes with Shipwreck Dowser because I can keep getting it back.
oh okay okay
Another another spell I have is Dark Bargaining. 3 colorless, 1 mana, instant. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Dark Bargain deals 2 damage to you. This is good because if I ever run out of cards and this is the only card I have, I could look at the top 3 cards in my library. This also synergizes with this because if this attacks, I get to scry, and this sets it up for this.
oh okay
I also
okay
have Rewind, counter target spell on top up to 4 lands. This is good because it's essentially a free counter spell because
oh
yeah, it costs 4 and I get to untap 4, so it's a free counter spell.
okay and
On
then you have I think dead weight is your last spell.
Oh, I also have Whirlwind Denial.
Okay, go ahead.
Whirlwind Denial, 2 colorless, 1 mana, instant. For each spell and ability your opponent controls, counter it unless its controller pays 4. So if
Okay,
my opponent um, cast a big creature and they have no mana left, I could use this and it would essentially get countered. Or I can make
oh
them waste mana.
true true okay
The last thing I have is Deadweight. 1 mana, 1 black mana, enchanted creature gets -2/-2. I can make a creature weaker, or I can make it, or I could kill it.
oh okay and then go ahead walk us through your sideboard.
Alright, my sideboard. First, I have two mod script. Sacrifice to mod script, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. This is good because if my opponent is ever playing a graveyard deck, I could exile their graveyard so they don't get any value from it.
Okay,
And next card I have Negate, 1 colorless and 1 blue. Counter target non-creature spell. If my opponent ever runs like a control deck against me or another mid-range deck against me, this is good because I can negate any of their spells so they won't get value.
okay,
I also have Epic Downfall, 1 colorless, 1 black. Exile target creature with converted mana cost 3 or greater. This is good. This is good because if my opponent is running like big creatures, big converted mana cost creatures, I could use this and exile it, and they won't get it back too.
okay,
I also have Kite Sail's Freebooter, 1 colorless, 1 black, flying. When Kite Sail Freebooter enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Exile that card until Kite Sail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. This is good because I can get information from their hand. I could also take something from their hand, or take a sorcery spell, or take a instant or sorcery spell from their hand so they can't use it against me. Like if they're running a control deck, I could take like negate or something that doesn't give them value. And it's
okay,
also a free um, creature.
okay,
This is Mystic Dispute, 2 colorless, 1 blue. This spell costs 2 less to cast if targets a blue spell, counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. This is good against like any blue deck because I could just tap 1 mana and make them P3 or counter the blue spell.
Okay.
I also have Pest Light Haze. Choose one. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Remove 2 loyalty counters from each planeswalker. This is like my sweeper because if they're running tokens or any low creature, yeah, any low toughness creature, this is good because it just gets rid of them. I
Okay.
also have Revenge of Ravens. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, creature's controller lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. Loses 1
Ah.
life and gains 1 life. This is good against any aggro deck because the aggro decks make you want to kill faster. This affects that because I can gain the life and they have to lose the life.
Okay. So, you know, where Johnson's gonna take us through his matches. So I'll be playing some games with him. So he will be explaining his thought process as he is playing his matches. So, you know, we hope everyone enjoys the video. Go ahead, Johnson. Go ahead and unshare your screen, and we can start.
Okay. Stop presenting.
Okay. So I will send you the invite.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on, I'm gonna cancel it. Oh, okay, best of 3 right there.
Accept.
Okay. So again, Jansen, explain your thing. Okay.
Yeah. This is a good hand because it has the right amount of mana and has good amount of spells. So keeping. First, I played this missile backwater. I gain 1. Next, I will play a swamp and play agonizing remorse. So I get to look at my opponent's hand. This is good because I can get information from their hand and see what kind of deck they're playing. Looks like my opponent's playing adventure. I play my land for turn. I would want to pass. That resolves. End step, I would want to play Dark Bargain to just see. I would pick these. I would pick these two because they're good. Because that's not that big of a thirster. We wouldn't need that card. I will play Dismissal Backwater, and I will end my turn. Pass. Pass. I would want to pass. You would want to counter this too. This would give my opponent a lot of value. Play my land for turn. I'll play another Agonizing Remorse. We could get rid of one of this. And then I'll pass. That would resolve. It's not that big of a threat. Oh, that would resolve. My turn. My turn. I'd say go. Pass. It's only 4 damage. Actually, we can get rid of this. Creatures, Agonizing Remorse. I'll draw a card. Heartless app. I'll destroy this. I would destroy that because so my opponent doesn't get any more value. You wouldn't want to play that because so you can trick your opponent and think you have something in your hand, but you don't. My opponent just made a value train for him. Good games.
Wait, was that best of? Wait, it's supposed to be best of 3. That means
Okay.
try again. I can. Best of 3. All right. So Jancis, okay. What were your thoughts on the match?
Was a good match. You just outvalued me in the end. Yeah.
Okay.
This seems like a good hand because you have value creatures and you would have another value creature and you would have one removal. After turn. Not for turn. Resolve. Draw a play my land for turn. I would say go, because there's nothing really to do on my turn. In a mid-range deck, you would want to do everything, you would want to do most of your things on your opponent's turn. My opponent keeps just getting value. Step, dark bargain. Play this land so you can play this land next turn. Grimstalk, Menace. We'll put Lifelink Touch. More value for my opponent. That's bad. You would get this card back. Next, I would go into combat. Attack. Gain my 3 life. Pass. I would dark bargain and the essence scatter that. My opponent would just get Beanstalk. Last turn. You would want to do this so you can leave extra mana for this. Essence scatter. Resolve all. I made a misplay. I did a big misplay. Yeah, I did a big misplay. All we could do is try to stop the other creatures. Yeah, I did a big misplay. No attacks. Resolve. You wanna at least trigger power is. All I can do is just wait for my opponent to attack and try not to die. I would have to block it with this. So my thing is that would also die. Oh, next. Damage 4 and turn. I hope my opponent doesn't have anything to bring back the big creatures. My teacher has a lot of mana. my opponent honestly wins this one unless I draw Grim. The only thing that can save me is Grim Dancer, because I can give it Death Touch and I can block with it. You wanna bring Dark Bargain. Save me. No attacks. That just saved me. This card saved me. My opponent just has a lot of value in his deck, and the cards synergizes with each other like that. Yeah, my opponent wins this one. He has a lot of value in his deck, and it outvalued me. Sideboard time.
Alright. I'm gonna turn off the audio. I don't. Alright.
In my sideboard, I would want to bring in this, two of these definitely, and this, and this, and negate. The thing that I would take out, dead weight, would be honestly useless. Eliminate would be useless. Take out one of this. Actually, one of that. Take out one of that too. Actually.
Johnson, make sure you're explaining what card you're taking out, what card you're putting in. Okay.
Okay. I would put in. Where is it? I would put in this because my opponent had a lot of a lot of 2-power creatures and a lot of 1-power creatures. I would also bring in this so he doesn't get any value from his graveyard anymore. I'll also bring in this because the big creature, that big creature, I could exile it with this so he wouldn't get anything. So he couldn't get it from his graveyard anymore. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I would take out this because it's really useless if I have it's really useless against this. Also take out one of this. Actually, we want to take out one of that. I would take out at least one more blood beckoning. Because I would take out one of this because I mean there was 3, so there was a lot, so I could take out at least one. I would take out this because I know it gives a lot of value, but it's just one. And I would take out one dark bargain. Yeah, I'm done with my sideboard. My sideboard's good. I'm gonna play first. This is good. I'll keep it. Yeah. Oh, I also added in negate because he added a lot of non-creature spells, so I can just counter it. Now for turn, agonizing. Artifact on X-Proof. We would want to take that out because mid-range doesn't like hexproof. This is not that big of a deal because it's only 3 damage per turn. I would pass. Let's see what my opponent casts. Agonizing. See that hand. More hexproof. I would need to cast this. I would need to cast that because I need a blocker. And I can see his hand again. I would block one of this. I'm at 3 HP. This is bad. I'm in a bad position.
Good game, Johnson.
Good games.
So I think you should have taken. So, my thoughts on. I don't know what you took out. So, I think your best option is to. So when you agonize your remorse, you should have touched the creatures more.
Yeah.
Because then, like, there if you had touched, because if you agonize your remorse to creatures, it makes what's that card? It makes where's that? It makes Ranger's Guile a dead card.
Oh yeah.
So if you take away the
Yeah.
creatures, then you take away the creatures. Ranger's Guile becomes a dead card, and then you save your removal for all the bigger threats.
Yeah.
So then what happened is I would be forced to cast all my bigger creatures. Well, not my bigger creature, but I'll be cast to input a lot of my other threats. Um. So like what? So what did you sideboard?
Let me check. Am I still presenting?
No, you can just explain because you're still recording.
Um. Deck. I sideboarded in Crypt or Tomad's Crypt, Negate, Downfall, and Haze.
I think I think if you put, I th- you should have had put in Tormod's Crypt and Revenge of Ravens. I think that was in your sideboard
Oh yeah.
because I have to attack into you. So because this is essentially like this is like a mid range. This is a grindy deck, so I have to attack you in order to. So um, if I attack and have Revenge of Ravens, I would have to. I would essentially lose a life for each creature and you be gaining a life. That's why so for me, I sideboarded in Duress, Ranger's Guile, and Thrashing Brontodon. I needed the Thrashing Brontodon because I needed something to destroy his
Crypt.
enchantments.
Or
His well, essentially it was targeting
Revenge
the
of Ravens or Tomad's Crypt.
yeah.
Yes.
So like let's try this again.
One more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me.
You gonna choose a new deck, or you gonna keep the same deck?
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the same deck. So
Okay.
so you can use that knowledge to help better assist you. So for some of us, for those who are watching the stream, if you could hear me, Johnson was one of my students when he was a student at August Aarons Elementary School, and he started off with me when he was in 4th grade, and now he is in 7th grade. 7th grade. So he's been playing for quite a while. So I will let Johnson continue his commentary, and I will sit back.
Okay. I would mulligan this because I have no lands. Yes, bad. And most of my spells are blue. So I would mulligan that. Mulligan that again. I can do this. Yeah, I'll take out these two. My opponent doesn't have much.
So Johnson, why did you decide to agonize the remorse the Order of Midnight?
I did that because his biggest value is from his graveyard. And Order and Lost Legion is not that big. It's not that big of a deal. Just allows him to draw. Just allows him to see his top 2 cards. I'm gonna say go. Pass. Pass. You wouldn't want to Heartless Act because it's only a 2/3 and a 1/1. It's not that big. Now I'm getting my lands. There we go. This we would trade off. Another one. Next. I'm doing this because I could get value off of this card. And he only has a swamp, so he can't do anything. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, it was a smart play. Should I get that back? This back. Pass it. I should have treated. No, I think that was a smart play. think my opponent wins this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wins this. Yeah, I did another misplay. I shouldn't have to attack. What else? Why did I attack? Actually, I should have. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I lose this. I'm pretty sure I lose this. Yeah, I would have to block this. Yeah, I lost it. No, that was such a misplay. Yeah, I did a big misplay there. Yeah, I would add these two in. Because this one, he needs a lot of creatures to kill me so he could inflict some damage to himself and I gain some. This, I don't know. I should probably add in like... I mean... add in negate. One negate. You also take out this. Script. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna play first. Keep nice amount of lands, nice amount of creatures. I mean spells. Resolve. Pass. My turn. These two are good because I could gain some, and if you ever try to block it, that's touch. Next. Turn. Pass. That's good, just more. Yeah, no blocks. Pass. Resolves. Resolves. Gain some. Resolves. results. Pass. You would want to next, no attacks, and turn. My turn. Actually, no. We shouldn't have that. That'd be bad if we attack. Enter. My opponent has 3 cards in hand. Pass. My turn. Next, no attacks, and turn. He's gonna take out 1 rewind. Or he has to take out 1 rewind. There we go. Can I have a respawn? Probably not. That's bad. Next, no attacks. I misplay. Oh, I did another misplay. Oh my god. I shouldn't. That was a big misplay. I should have done that second main phase. Another misplay. Submit. Okay, oh. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, this is good. I would get Heartless Act back. Where is it? Heartless Act. Wait. No. I should have done. No. I should have done eliminate. Dude, another misplay. Yeah. That was another misplay. Resolve. These are just common mistakes. I think I still have a chance, I think. He is only hitting me for 2. I still have chance. Done. Next. 2 attacks. Yes. And step. No, no kicker. Yeah, I still have a chance of winning this. Yeah. Menace. Actually, Menace and Test Touch would be good. Attacks. Bottom that. Those. Attack with all. Bottom that. I did so much misplace on that one. That was so bad. Yeah, that was so bad. I did so much misplays. There you go. Final round. That was a good year, but I did so much misplays. I'm rusty. No, I say we mulligan, because I need black mana too. This is good. There we go. That's good. Pass. Pass. Another one of those. Back return. Go. He would probably choose Essence Scatter. Oh, or not. This one backwater, gain one. Looks like my opponent's stuck on the so this time I can get value. Swamp, pass. Hit me for 5. Be at 3. I'm at 3. Pretty sure I lose this. I lose this. Yeah, I lost this. He has flying. I should have Essence Scattered one. I should have Essence Scattered both of them. Yeah.
Good game, Jensen.
Good games. That last game, I did so much misplays.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's been a while since you played,
Yeah.
so you just remember,
I just start grinding.
now that you're back on Arena, you can get back into playing Magic.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to close. So Jansen, go ahead, close things out.
Thank you for watching. This is another video on MtG 808 Junior. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yes, and also please check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We have our WordPress, and if you like what we're doing here for our youth, please check out our Patreon. And we will see you next time.
Alright,
Peace.
bye.